What is up, YouTube? Cardboard Crazies here with another video, kind of an impromptu video. Apparently my name was given to a lady that owns an antique store here in my town that's closing down, and she called me and said, "Hey, would you like to come look in my shop? I've got some comic books, and we're going out of business. I'm moving all my stuff to eBay, so I wanted to give you a chance to look at what I had before I put it on eBay." So I was like, sure. Not really getting my hopes up. I went to her store and she opened it up. She was actually closed, and when I got there, I just knocked and she came and opened it up. And when I went in, she was like, "Here, let me take you to them." She said, "You can have whatever you want, $1 a piece." I was like, okay, not a big deal. So I started going through it. There's a lot of old image stuff, a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't buy otherwise. But just because I wanted to try to be a little courteous for her giving me a call, I went ahead and bought a few books. Now, the first few I was excited to find because these are the Amalgam comics or Amalgam comics. I got a Doctor Strange Fate and the Bullets and Bracelets, and when I saw these, I was like, yeah, I got to get them. So we've got the Man of War with Superman and Captain America. Then we got Thorion, the new Asgods. None of these were in bags and boards, but still. We got the Iron Lantern. Then this book, back in the 90s, Bob Newhart had a show where he was a comic illustrator. I don't know if many people watched it or not, but I did, and I loved it. And he had this. This is Mad Dog #1. This was the comic book that he worked on the show. And I had this book as a kid, and my parents sold all of my comic books at a yard sale one time, at one time, and I got to save very few of them. This was one of the books that sold. So when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I got to get that. So I picked it up. Then we got this really gimmicky Namor cover that's like holographic or foil covered. It's Namor #50. This one I saw and I was like, yeah, boy. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Mutant Universe source book. This is book 1 of 2, A through M. She didn't have N through Z, but she did have this one, and this is the #1. So I picked this up, bought it, was really happy. Then she had the Midnight Suns #1, Morbius. This is part 3 of 6, but this is the #1 book from Morbius. With the Midnight Suns being spec to come out, I had to pick it up as well. And anytime I see this, even if it's beat up, because this one is beat up, I pick up Punisher 2099 #1. We got Defenders #122 with Valkyrie, Valkyrie, Iceman, Doctor Strange, Beast, and Hulk on the front of it. We got the Nightcrawler #1 issue, swashbuckling issue. Secret Wars 2, #5, I believe. No, #6. And I believe this is the first appearance of the Beyonder. Maybe. Not sure. Check me on that if I'm wrong. And then the final book, before I go into a little bit more of what was going on, is Prophet #1 with a little bit of Rob Liefeld action going on. So, to give you a little more information, and I'm glad that I was really generous with this lady, and she was very considerate of me, and it started off as a good relationship. She comes to tell me, "Hey, I have an auction house, and tomorrow I'm actually supposed to be going to the auction house, and I've got 3 long boxes of comic books." And I asked her, I said, "Is it like what you had in your store?" She said, "Oh, no. What we have in my store was just kind of, and stuff." So I was like, okay. She said, how would you like to come view what I have tomorrow? And if you want to buy some or all, I'll make you a deal. I was like, absolutely. So tomorrow I will be making another trip back to her auction house to look at what she has, and hopefully we will have a video number 2 of this. So with that being said, I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. I'm lost on my days. Hope you're all having a great Wednesday. Hope you all have a great rest of the week. Be a blessing to somebody. Most of all, I hope you're blessed. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Later.